Hey guys, what's going on? So in this episode, I'm actually gonna show you how I track my numbers, the profit, the revenue, how much I spend in ads, how much I spend in products. And actually I have these on spreadsheets on Excel well, it's not Excel, it's Google Drive, but it's pretty much the same thing on the spreadsheets in Google Drive. I have them there and it's super useful because something that I want to tell you is that if you're not tracking your numbers, then you might be thinking that you're making money, but in reality you aren't, and you're actually losing money after all costs. So I'm just gonna show you some of the things I do here on my spreadsheet. So first of all, I have the date, right? So I have the date in the first column. I'm just gonna do some columns here. Then the second one, I am gonna put like this. This is the date. So for example, February 1 goes here. Now the second one is orders. On orders, I will have the amount of orders that were placed for that day. So if I sold 100 orders, then 100, let's put 10 orders, right? If I sold 10 orders, I would put the number 10 in there. Now the next the next column will be the revenue. It was the revenue, yeah. So I'm gonna put revenue, and this is just how much my Shopify store generated that specific day. How much did it generate on February the 1st? Let's say it generated $100. Now the next column is gonna be ad spend. So ad spend is how much I spent on advertising. So if I spend, let's say I spent $40. Okay? Now how much, the next column is gonna be product cost. It's gonna be product cost. Running out of space. Okay, so I think I'm gonna run out of space. I'm gonna put product. Okay, I'm just gonna put products. Okay, products is how much money I spend to buy my product in AliExpress, or how much money I spent to get the product manufactured or created using T-Launch or print on demand or any other service. The point here is how much did I spend total in buying products for that day, regardless if it was from AliExpress or T-Launch or any print on demand company out there. What was the total product cost? So let's say that it was $20. So my total revenue is 100, my total ad spend was 40, and my product costs were 20. Now fees, I'm gonna put fees is really important. How much did I spend in fees? Let me put a little percentage thing here so you can see. Now in your e-commerce business, you're gonna have fees, regardless of where you're living or what payment processor you're using. Every e-commerce business has fees. So because payment processors want their cut, they want their cut for each transaction. So let's use the example of, let's use an example of 3% fee that maybe Shopify Payments is actually like 2.9%, but let's round it to 3. So it's the math is easier for me. So you're spending $3 because each transaction is gonna charge you 3%. So in the end of the day, if you had $100 in revenue, 3% of that will be $3, right? So that's the part of the fees. And finally, you will have the profit and the ROI. So very important. Now the profit is gonna be revenue minus ad spend, right? That is gonna be $60. Minus $20, that's gonna be $40. $40 minus $3 is gonna be $37. So your profit was $37. Now, what was the return on the ad spend, right? So really what you wanna see here is, based on the amount that you spent, how much was returned. And this is gonna be an extremely important method they actually use with formula. So all of this has a formula. So in this case, I cannot do the math really quickly for these numbers. I'm not very good at math, but I have it with formulas, and let's say that the return on investment was at 20%. So based on the amount that I invested in my business, I got X amount back. So the percentage of that is really important so that you can know how much you're getting back from your investment. This is everything I do. So it continues here, February the 2nd. Let's say we made $20 orders. We made $200 in revenue. We spent $80 in ad spend. We had $40. I'm just doing it by 2 because of the second, so it's easier. 40 products in fees. Let's say it was $6. And profit is gonna be 200 minus 80. It's gonna be 120 minus 40, 80 minus 6 is gonna be 74, if I'm not mistaken. So $70, $74 profit. And let's say the 25% profit margin. So in the end of the day, let's say that we reached already February the 30th. Now, I'm just gonna put 3, right? So let's say we reached this date, and in here, this column is gonna be the total, right? So in here is gonna be the total. It's gonna be the total number of orders. It's gonna be the total revenue. It's gonna be the total ad spend. Gonna be total spent in products. It's gonna be total spent in fees. It's gonna be total profit, which in this case, let me see, it's 100 plus 11 is $111, and the return on the ad spend, and the return on the investment will be around 22.5%, something like that. So you will see your numbers every single month. I want you to have this in spreadsheets so you actually know how much money you're making, because in here, yeah, you made 300, but how much did you actually keep from those 300? You kept $111 because you spent here. And apart from this, I actually have another little chart. I'm not gonna put it here because if not, you cannot see it. But I have another little chart that deducts the cost of employees. So guys, that's pretty much how I track. It's really important that you track every single day your progress so that you can actually see if you're making money. If you don't track this, a business that doesn't track is not a business, because if not, how are you gonna be able to improve? And this number actually has to match what you're making on your bank account. Really important. So guys, that's pretty much it. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe, like, and share it with someone that might find it helpful. And I will see you in the next one.